Heart is offering you what we are calling a few-minute warming. These inspirational words may be just what you need to change the outcome of your life. Join us for a warming to fill your heart.
A priest was riding in his cab, and you know how the cab drivers drive in New York City. Well, this guy went right through a red light and had a head-on collision. Both the priest and the cab driver died. They go before St. Peter at the gate of heaven, and Peter calls them forward first, the cab driver, and says, "Who are you?" And he says, "I'm Jose Gonzalez, New York cabbie." And he says, "Let me check your records," and said, "Okay, all right, looks good." He says, "Take this beautiful silk robe and put on this golden sash, and here is a golden staff, and welcome into the kingdom of heaven." Well, the priest thought, "Oh, this has got to be good." And he said, "What's your name?" And he said, "Father Jim." "Okay, let me check your record." Okay, all right. "Okay, why don't you put on this cotton robe, and why don't you put this rope around your waist, and here's a wooden cane, and you can come in." Well, he was glad to come in, but he said, "Peter, do you mind me just asking? I doubt that this guy before me even went to church, And here I am dedicating my whole life to preaching God's message. I don't get it. How come he gets the better service?" Peter said, "Well, to be honest with you, Father, up here in heaven we look for the results only, And when you were preaching, well, people's minds wandered off. But when this guy drove, they prayed their hearts out." So that's what we want to talk about today, is praying our hearts out. This is one of the great themes of Luke's gospel. Luke is, more than any of the other evangelists, emphasizes the importance of prayer. And so Jesus is repeatedly seen in prayer at every significant and important moment of his life. Even from the earliest time he's in the temple as a child, of course, to the very moment he's on the cross. His last words are a breath of prayer. "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit." From beginning to end and all the way through, Jesus' life is permeated with prayer.
We thank you for accessing the Heart to Heart app. Please return again to hear inspiration that may make you laugh or even cry, but most importantly, bring you closer to your Savior, Jesus Christ.